Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading. We are going to get into Grace, Grace Van Dien, and she is from Stranger Things. Her name is Chrissy, I think, on the Stranger Things series episodes. If I'm wrong, just let me know. Otherwise, hit subscribe while you're waiting. We're going to go over the astrology. If you don't like it, get bent. Let's get into astrology, and then we'll get into the reading. So make sure that you're hitting subscribe, clicking that bell as much as you'd like. Chrissy. I almost called you that. Okay. So the actress is an American actress. She is a Libra and a Sagittarius moon sign. Her birth path is a 5. She was born Tuesday, October 15th, 1996 in Los Angeles, California, United States. A little bit about her is that her full name is Caroline Dorothy Grace Van Dien. Wow, that's a long name. And she is currently 26, and she's made her on-screen debut actually as herself on a reality TV series, I Married a Princess, in 2005. So she actually came out in reality TV. That's awesome. I love reality TV. That's my jam. I dig it. Sorry, I'm trying to upload all this. I don't know what is going on. The internet is crazy. Okay. So on June 9th, 2021, she joined the cast of the 4th season of Stranger Things. She plays the role of Chrissy, who is Hawkins High School main cheerleader, is the most popular girl in the school. Her parents are both in the industry also of acting or in Hollywood in general. And her great uncle is Mark Twain. That is really rad. Okay. All right, let's get into this reading again. She is a Libra and a Sagittarius. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do a love reading. It's going to be whatever was in the past, currently, all the way into the future. So again, this is a love reading. It is a request. So this is from one of my subscribers. So thank you for that request. Ooh, Kate Winslet. That's a good idea, Zoe. Let me write that down. I like your style, Zoe. Kate Winslet. I love Kate Winslet. Man, she deserves forever, ever, and happiness. So thank you for that request. I will get it done and taken care of. Okay, let's get into this tarot card reading. Let's get into the most current situation right now, as far as her love shenanigans, her affairs, whatever she's got going on lined up. Okay. She needs to know like all about the confidence, okay? For the majority of things when it comes to this specific person, the confidence is a little low currently, and just like in a space of not as grateful as she normally is or isn't. Something might be going on that might be affecting it. And this is just as far as like the love stuff goes. So she might just be like, yeah, I'm just really not digging anybody. I just really don't, have a lot of time. Maybe she's, withdrawing from people, just kind of hermiting, taking some time out. Who knows? She does welcome whatever that she can get. Whenever she can get into some space or get into some learning or focus that really adds to that confidence or the self-esteem, she definitely will do that. So I do think that that's a thing. Sometimes information might actually make her think things unclearly, like about herself. So sometimes information will come in and she'll be like, okay, this and this now. So I'm feeling negative about myself at the moment. So again, just really needing to add that gratitude, making sure that she knows how blessed and beautiful she is. Let's find out the rest of this. So what is the overall situation here? Okay. So currently, she is in a situation where she is actually her own thing, okay? She does not want to rush into anything. She thinks that her cup is full enough. She thinks that her love situation is here and now, and it's fine, and it doesn't need to be, pulled at. She's very influential. She's a power feminine. She is a strong female character on TV and off. Okay. But seriously though, the maturity that runs through her is large. Okay. So she knows her truth though, and she doesn't really need to explain it. So as far as her love situation, she's just definitely going to claim herself. That is currently as of right now. Okay. And anything kind of surrounding that would have been just, there's so many new ideas, so many new things going on, so many new communications and realizations. It's like mentally, she's very, very clear on what she wants to be doing right now and what she wants to clear away. And if anyone's going to take up her time, it's going to have to be a very grand individual. Okay. So go girl, go girl. The sudden realizations, though, are going to be definitely any kind of like logic, thoughts that she's thought about, things that she's communicated of, any planning or any types of things that she's trying to organize. Those are like the front runners. Okay. So she's expanding as much as she can right now, which she should. All right. Likely outcome here. So embracing any type of love situation for this young female would be because she's at the end of a cycle. So she's in, a life cycle. She's in a season. She's in a moment when, where she's pedaling through. But when she progresses through and she gets to this point, it's going to be because she let go of the past. So something going on in the past as far as like the love stuff is being affected, of course. But this is something that a door is going to keep closing if she doesn't embrace letting go of this shit. So whatever is in the past, whatever kind of partnership or lack of peace or whatever trusting relationship she was in before has a large amount to do with why she shuts the door on love. Okay. And this person could have been a Scorpio or just, I would say Scorpio. Could even just be a water sign in general though. Yeah, it was definitely some sort of a relationship. And then again, we're going to find that out in just a minute, but I just wanted to make that very clear. Okay. And it was something to do with Nine of Wands up, something to do with the last stand. So it was something where she and this other person, the love was tended to, but it wasn't always easy. Obviously she's pretty young. So whatever's in the past is going to be something she dealt with as a young person. And she felt very tired by the ending of this relationship. And she was just so close to, like working on it. But something stopped it. I don't know. This is very weird because it had a lot of potential. It had a lot of, not just potential, but it had almost like where it would have been fulfilling. Yeah. I just feel like she can't wrap her head around it, or I can't wrap my head around it, whichever. Kind of like, again, just taking that last stand, or, like maybe it was like a repeat situation. Maybe they, the energy was back and forth with this situation, but let's find out. Let's get into anything that's going on in the past that has to do with current energy right now. Okay. She's in a really good place as far as physically. She understands the body. She understands her own body. And this really helps as far as being okay with who she is. And that helps with any kind of confidence issues was again current. So in the past that for some reason she was put in a place where she was like, okay with, where she was in her body, her physical, she had no concerns about it. Again, she's young, so she shouldn't have any natural tendency to delay anything that she's finishing. Sometimes ends up coming up. So that is coming up in this late energy. So anything in the past, stability. It's just like lacking stability or safety, whatever this means. Let's get into it though. We'll figure it out. Okay, situation was definitely our Nine of Cups, and that's upright. We do have Queen of Swords energy and Two of Pentacles upright. So the situation, I mean, she was confident in the situation, and this person was really independent, but there was something that would not change within them. Okay, so anything that might have been careful or tried to be careful to talk about, or to, like maybe nudge them to change a little bit or something, it's just like that was not happening here. Okay, and this person really enjoyed themselves. They enjoyed talking. They enjoyed any kind of like communication. That was their thing. They're very good at it, very logical, very down to earth. But again, there was something that wasn't going to be talked about. because something here was not going to be able to be changed. And that was definitely some sort of information that comes from that. That's what's being indicated here with the cards here. Yeah. Because right straight out of the gate, I mean, you both were very proud of the relationship or the situation that you're both in. It was like almost like, yay, my wishes came true. Everything came true. I have everything that I need. You were feeling pretty content there. Anything as far as challenge? It was just the expanding, just like spread too thin. It was just like doing too much, almost like you had to slow down, but you weren't able to slow down because, again, there was a lot of business here and you were transforming and she was transforming, she was growing, she was changing, she was evolving. So it's like really hard to pin someone down when you can't slow down. If you slow down and you're, juggling a bunch of things, you're going to drop something. And so that's kind of eventually what happened here. How do they feel about her? What are they? They're an air, could be air, earth, or water. Okay. So, okay. Because they think she's a hard worker. They think she's responsible. They thought she was, very kind of like getting deep into, the creative stuff, getting deep into, the realistic stuff. Just this person didn't really have really bad thoughts or bad intentions. Anything kind of challenging here was that somebody made a bad choice, okay? Somebody had to face the reality of the situation. Somebody was arrogant in the ways of some sort of information that came in, and then they were arrogant about the information. And so this might not even be fully expressed, but it was definitely something they both had to think about quite a bit beforehand, because she's very loving. She's very ruled by the Venus. She's very loving individual, very much compassionate, somebody who would be like, okay, I forgive you. And it's just coming from her confidence within the past, though. She was probably like, fuck, I'm not dealing with this or whatever. I do feel like there could have been another option or too many options on the table to choose from. So that could have also been another thing. Let's get into our, sorry, somebody keeps calling my phone. Let's get into what is upcoming for her. I know, right? She does. And I hate that, like, the whole, like, mean teenager thing that she plays on Stranger Things. Yeah, that they feel completely different. This girl feels way different than Chrissy. So that's a plus. I was kind of nervous because I was like, oh, God, what if she's mean? Like, I can't handle it. Double. Chrissy's mean and she's mean. I don't even know. I don't even watch that show. But, I mean, she must be a good actor because just like by watching it, I'm like, yeah, I don't think that she's probably very nice as far as like the character she plays. I don't know, though. Again, I have no clue. But I feel like this girl, though, she's definitely a sweetie patootie. She's very positive. But she does lose sight of that positivity. I guarantee it when she's like involving herself into people's, it's almost like she involves herself too much into other people's dramas and then she loses sight or focus of what she should be doing. Procrastination. Okay, let's get this last thing here. We're going to get into this next month or so, upcoming love situation for our gal here, Grace. Okay. The energy is that she's following some sort of specific rule and it's tailored to her. It may not necessarily resonate or align with anyone else, but it's just something she follows as far as like a rule. And any originality, she feels lighthearted right now and kind of like free in that really like trusting. She's very unique. And these are really nice ways of kind of like following oneself with a golden rule also. But she has her own type of rule, especially when it comes to a love situation. So any kind of balance or peace that is put into her life has a lot to do, and any lightheartedness has a lot to do with that golden rule. What in the hell are you doing? This man it's raining. What? You have a baby. He has a baby on his backpack in the front. It is raining outside, and he is spraying for weeds. Oh, and he's walking the dog. Multitasking like a son of a bitch. Good thing you didn't put the dog in the baby backpack and the baby on a leash. Put those babies' feet. Oh God. You gotta put the feet away. You don't even got shoes on this baby. It's raining. I'm gonna go slap somebody. Well, at least he has the dog on the leash. You know, whatever. Just don't let it shit in my yard. Why is this man multitasking? Every time they bring this baby out, they put it in a stroller and walk it to the car, take it out of the stroller. They do the whole thing. And now he's out here in the rain, weed eating or whatever he's doing, walking a dog with the baby backpack. You know, like that movie where the guy like walks around with the backpack baby and the baby's in the backpack and they're drinking, and I think it's called Hangover. That's totally what that reminded me of. But this is insane. That's insane, right? Like, it's raining, sir. Go inside. And the feet were out. The baby's feet were just dangling around. No socks, no shoes, no explanation. I need to quit watching these neighbors or I'm going to go cuckoo. Okay. Anything upcoming for the beautiful Grace, darling? She does have some sort of information and is going to have to do with any kind of business. She's already busy. She's probably very focused and fixated at the work stuff. Again, young, progressing in life, but she's going to have to do something about whatever information that comes into her. She's going to have to say yes or no to it. So whatever that means, as far as the information, it's going to, again, be something super, financially abundant. So she might want to make sure that she checks in with that and takes care of that. It's like, fuck the love stories. She's not dealing with love. She's like, bleh, money, 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 fun, fun, fun. Let's work, work, work. This is an art to her. That's probably a really it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not just some like job. It's not like fixation on money, but it's a fixation on what she loves to do. This craft, it's an art. It's art. It's an art. Anyway, so what is kind of surrounding this information? She's kind of been fearing something here, fearing this information. She's kind of been holding on to the past of things. So anytime a door opens, it's going to close right away because she's, inevitably the world continues, but she's like, no, I don't want to go. So she needs to really embrace new ways when, entering new seasons of life. So she really needs to add some balance there. The peace will come with that. So she needs to not fear the truth or the information that comes in, but she is. So again, this is just making it harder and harder for, a new beginning to start or new, situation at work or whatever it might be. But it is information she's like, oh, so however that aligns with her. Let's find out the root of the situation. So yeah, it's a lot of anxiety kind of surrounding limits or boundaries. I feel like a lot of anxiety when it comes to knowing if something is fantasy or if something is theory or if something is real or not. Is she just dreaming this? It's just like, it's this fear that this will all fall flat on its face, basically. So of course, we self-sabotage by like creating, all these thoughts that like talk us out of into doing anything. So making sure hopefully that she takes initiative, does something about it now, make the choice, don't self-sabotage. I know about all sorts about that shit. All righty. Let's get into a likely outcome for her month of November. Got 3 wands up, 3 swords up. What? 8 swords up. Yay. Oh, stop. So get out of here. Get out of here. She's very good looking. But thank you. I like a little Olivia Wilde. In her eyes, gorgeous. Okay, so with her 3 of wands upright, I think she's just going to continue to keep looking for an adventure. So she's going to say yes or no to that information. And it's just about knowing, each step and knowing about what she's got coming up as far as like something really exciting or something that she deals with in work. She needs to, she's really working on thinking before she acts. Okay. Cause that's really going to help her to expand when she's looking for, any type of messages or just exploring in general in life. in finding change. So this is definitely something that will help her. There will be a curveball and she will be caught off guard. This could be some betrayal, some grief, maybe some loss, or just heartbreak in general, or something comes up in memory and she's, you know, she's feeling something. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh my God, it's just like a reveal or whatever. It's a curveball. She's caught off guard. So she really needs to make sure that she's checking in with her individuals, making sure she's adding to that gratitude for people, loving on them. I love you. I love you. Just express yourself as much as you can. I don't know why I need to say that, but go ahead and do that. Okay. Because there is a silver lining, no matter how sad, no matter how grief stricken we become. But I mean, this could be, you know, Toto the dog, or this could be, you know, oh, I lost out on, you know, getting that job, or, you know, whatever is a heart-wrenching situation for this person, that's what it's going to be. Okay. So that is an incoming situation. Now, frustration will come from this. And it's almost like going to be a bad breakup type thing, or she's going to be dealing with that because maybe she, you know, heads into some type of relationship, but I doubt it. I think just shame overall, and just feeling like maybe sometimes she's a little too much and she's hard to love, or, you know, it's hard for her to love sometimes, but she's always going to be on the right side of things if she's expressing her love. Express your love. I don't know why I'm saying that, but there it is. Okay. We're at the end of that reading. I am going to get out of here. I'm going to get into my next celebrity tarot card reading. Please go ahead, hit subscribe if you would, please and thank you. Go ahead and click that bell so you don't miss out on anything here at Hangman Tarot. Zoe, thank you for your wild comment that I look like Olivia Wilde. Thank you. Thanks, girl. That's a huge compliment, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really think that, but I like the compliment. That I will take it and I will put it under my Christmas tree. Okay, so go ahead again, please share, like, and follow, especially this video on your social media. Go check out mine. If you have a question or you're wanting to request a celebrity, go ahead, leave it in the comment section, or check out my social media and get a hold of me there. Other than that, enjoy the rainy Sunday.